Hello, hello. detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode. No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode. Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol. Area secure. Area secure. Maintaining cautious patrol mode. Maintaining cautious patrol mode. Local scan completed. Maintaining cautious patrol mode. Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol. No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode. No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You looking for the best prices in Prague? Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
No problem. What do you have? Maybe I'll come back later.
Whatever. Suit yourself.
Vídáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí.
Do you despair for your
We
future?
are at the brink.
Do you
of a
search
new
for
age.
something? It is the dawn of a new age.
Yes? Hello again. What can I do for...
I got something to opposite. These are tough times. We all have to do.
You understand?
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you...
I'm good for now.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Fucking Sekunden.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Leave us alone out.
Did you see he is agitated?
You, have anything on you? I'm desperate.
Sei tu sabe.
Not living here any longer. They seek and you will find. You will find the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in what is the singularity.
Just know that I'm imagining all the ways I can kill her.
Umíte česky? Pomůžete mi?
Thanks for calling me back, son. I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all...
I'm not interested in your sympathy, Seraph. We've got more important things to discuss. Like my doctor finding dormant OGs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental OGs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test dogs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan dog? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like yourself.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon. I've got meetings with Nathaniel Brown and the Santo Group there. But I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive, a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now. Do not give up faith in the Church. We'll all find our way to the machine gold. Seeker, you are here to see the builder? He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover. Some of us remember the builder.
Don't make so much noise.
I pray that the mother will change her mind. There is always hope. He gave us the means for our salvation.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Black box recorder suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks. People all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
I was lost like you, friend. In face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself, my whole sense of body. No longer.
I'm sure Bedford was safe. Back home, we'd already be dead. Professionalism, right? Should not make so much noise.
In our bodies, our augmented bodies, like our foundation seekers, we carry the seeds of divinity within us, future of the neo-human race. I have searched for salvation. I have found the answer. The lies of the machine was friend. Join us. In our bodies, our augmented bodies, like our foundation seekers, we carry the seeds of
Don't make so much noise.
future of the neo-human race. Our building, not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine
You people make me so sick. Go away!
Back home, we would already be
Over there.
Whatever it... Don't bother me.
He's hit! Stay right there! Going, gone.
In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us.
Whatever you need. Don't bother me.
You will find belonging, wanting singularity. I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine god, friends. Join us. Beginning of a new age, and like all
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Do you despair? We cast bring the seeds of divinity within us, the future of the neo-human race. I will not
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There was a terrorist bombing at the local church.
But Og had nothing to do with it. We are...
A non-violent organization. Yes, you said that.
Praise the machine god.
I will charge you with them. Cautiously, not disperse. That explode civilians.
Keeping an eye on you all.
What can I... Hello again.
I'm good for now.
As...
Miejcie na pamięci, że przedmioty týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje.
How much longer is it going to be?
Hold out. You can do this.
What the hell?
I never did any.
Got to stay in control. Go away.
Should have stayed home.
Get out of there.
Local scanning completed. Maintaining cautious patrol.
That might be it. You don't think one of the odds went to the police?
Must be a way to make credits from Gollum.
That's the end of it.
Ain't worth it.
Local scan.
Be a better way to get neon in the city.
The Rainbow Road goes through Bon Bon.
There's got to be a better way.
We are neither buying nor selling. The Rainbow Road goes through Bon Bon. You know this, brother.
The rich. I heard they get neon delivered right to their bed. Get them all.
But you're not rich.
Please, I can pay you. You must have neurotics. Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of drug. It is called neon. Make you forget all about neuropathy. My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy. I told you, not my... I was here first. I only sell neon. I told you, not my kind of merchandise, and not my problem.
Get lost.
You don't look like you're in withdrawal.
Can't wait to leave.
Keep walking, Clank. I got nothing to interest you.
Cut the shit and scram, Kenner.
Goddamn rats.
Don't bother, Hanser. No posing.
People think I'm a stupid bum. I have a degree in art history.
Go away.
Listen, jerk. I don't know you. You don't know me. Let's keep it that way.
Don't forget about your permit authentication card.
Hey! I just want to check your document. Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
Must have left it in my other coat.
You expect me to believe that?
I expect you to believe that my docs are up to date.
I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, brand new measures just got implemented. If you try to continue this way without latest permit, I am legally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of OGs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Gollum. Otherwise you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign OG like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
Why do I get the feeling you're trying to sell me a car that doesn't work?
I'm not selling anything. I'm saying, go look at the car. You need these people on your side. Otherwise, you live in constant fear, threat of deportation. Besides, you really want to risk taking on an entire police force? Here in the middle of a crowded city?
After you funnel OGs to this friend of yours, what happens next? You get them to buy some scrap of plastic they probably don't even need? Gouge them for all they're worth?
The permits they get in return, they are very good. Don't underestimate what that can mean to people. You should really go see this friend of mine.
This document agent you mentioned, is he the one in charge? He gets you to stop OGs and offer them this opportunity to do business with it.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints. To keep a...
All right, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find.
I don't
Jonesy now.
Shut up and find something.
Elena would look better. You see
So
that as well?
what? Keep looking or ignore it. We need to protect the
I'm gonna shoot him in the head! They're charged with both preventing attacks and investigating them after they happen. That's right, geniuses. TF-29 gets to pick and choose which attacks they stop and which they look at. I hear them saying as they get rub their pudgy, world-dominating hands together. It's dysfunctions of termite shows. Come on, over there!
Come on.
Brilliant followers. Fucking New World Order. Brilliant.
Still no sign of anything, really.
Join us, brother.
We are at the brink of a new age.
Moment, idziemy a te pomocy.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation and upgrade their permits.
You have the money?
Maybe. Want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Milena upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every og sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit you.
Not sure why those assholes wanted the old man's
You don't think one of the odds went to the police? No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode. That might be it. No, need to clean the courtyard out. Too much cover.
You looking for permit?
There's nothing here.
Státní policie prověřovat doklady. Mějte prosím připravený průkaz.
I do not see a single fucking thing. Make sure there isn't anything in the courtyard.
Just go back the way you came.
You looking for permit?
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu.
I think that might be it. I told him, we need to clean the courtyard out. Too much cover. That's the end of it.
This is your job. Protection.
So it was nothing?
On the bright side, we didn't get shot either.
What's that?
Go on.
Wonder if Drahomir would let us set up a second checkpoint.
This is going to be easy! Try to flank him! Stay low! We don't know what he can do! Time to shoot the Uyo!
Activating search and execute mode.
If you guys want me to work, you need to give me some breathing room.
I'm not saying Rucker and the Augmented Rights Coalition don't get their hands dirty once in a while. I can't blame them. If you were the only
Bill Drahomir, I'm almost done.
terrorized minority, you'd have to stick a pipe in a
Don't shoot me!
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no AUG left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other orgs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
scramble hacking codes while they're snacking on cheesy pops all day. Love writing those paychecks, I tell ya. But these are the golden days compared to 2 decades ago when I had to fake for my own...
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... You know.
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms. Scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of?
Drachomir flooded the streets with forgeries. So the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drachomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
They're charged with both preventing attacks and investigating them after they happen. That's right, geniuses! TF-29 gets to pick and choose which attacks to stop and which they want to do. I hear them say, rub their fleshy, dominating hands
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yes. Fucking.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Seems to have quieted down.
The old man was supposed to be alone. Let's go.
Sir, get lost, dog. We turn our attention to you. Heard you're sitting on some... I told you to leave.
Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought you were here to take me away. Any moment now, you will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
That's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster in the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. Caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... a stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. What kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive. And whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh? Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here. I'm worried.
Why did you get augmented in the first place?
When my children had children, I wanted to keep up with them, mentally and physically. I wanted to take them to the park, push them on a swing. All of this was before the... you know.
Before the incident. Where's your family?
They're here in Prague. There are places I can go sometimes from where I can catch...
You never speak to them?
Maybe someday. I think I still have a chance with my grandson.
What happens if they... Are you ready for that if it happens?
Not one bit. I'm an old man.
I'll take care of it.
All right.
But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arenka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka's not well. We must shield her.
Arenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Golem City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Golem just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a...
Thank you. A world where everyone's treated fairly.
Milena, I met with both those AUGs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it. Quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
Alright, I got it.
I'll stay put for as long as I can.
Perhaps we've been dead a long, long time. We're only returning to the people who once
Stay safe.
The Santo Group wishes you a good day.
Excuse me.
Yes, you have some questions.
How does this Arabia work? Do you need Augs to build it, or do you want us to live there?
Both, actually. Although everyone is welcome. It's being built by the augmented for people.
How is it different from able to...
I hate what's become.
How about a few credits? Come on.
When you wish upon a star, the song is in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet show.
We won't push you aside for your augments. We want you... Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia, a concept city, 3D printed, beyond state-of-the-art, a symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman, I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word, to make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
The future isn't something a corporation can create and sell at a premium. If anyone knows that, it's the augmented.
Our augments were sold to us, weren't they? And we took them and we used them to change our lives. The future is a framework. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business.
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
I thought the Udalek complex was Santos' future for the augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Udalek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
Why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an odd ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider what I told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
Better watch that one.
Sir, there's a better life for the augmented, and it's waiting for you.
Santo says they're going to make the future a better place. They should concentrate on fixing the present.
Santo and augmented people, just like you, are creating the future together.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Well, let me tell you, the next time that little bastard comes in to complain about not having access to his rocket, I'm going to shove him in it and leave him there. I know, right? Have a sense of priorities. So we took over the break room for a while. Big deal. We're trying to keep some semblance of control over this part of town. Yes, well, you already know what I think. We should stamp down on this place. Hard. I agree, but I guess the city doesn't want to spark something we can't handle. Desperate people are capable of desperate things. We can handle whatever they throw at us.
good. Back off.
Hold it here. Boy! Make him conceal it.
Yeah, okay.
Stop right there.
Stop or I will...
Get to that alarm! Fucking out of shape! Hold my jeep!
The only thing I am guilty of.
How much longer is it going to be?
So, my friend,
Elena will you have your shot.
So, my friend, you have the card now, yes?
I know all about your extortion scheme, Drahomir. I'm here to... I know you're not a real cop, and I know the forgeries you sell don't even work anymore. How much longer do you think you can keep this up once people realize you're just a con man?
The old permits may not work anymore, but my police credentials, very convincing. Show the right piece of paper here, fill the right pocket there. The cops won't touch me. Not over this.
Good thing I'm not a cop.
Look, Melena's the one you want, okay? She makes the forgeries. I'm just a middleman.
I've heard enough from Elena to know that isn't true.
You spoke to her? Look, this was never personal. If you value your life,
I think I'll just take the long way out.
Don't forget about your permit authentication card.
I do not think that sounds right.
Let's move along.
Train station. I wasn't there. Look.
Sir? Oh, look at these. You look like one of those Singularity Church crazies.
Povolení sem, Augu. Doufám, že máte doklady připravený a aktuální.
Everything is in order, officer.
Jo, jasně, že je, ale já se stejně podívám, jestli vám to nevadí. Takhle vysoký oprávnění jsem ještě neviděl. To je působivý.
I'll take your word for it. Not sure I caught all of that.
To je fuk, můžete jít. A zkuste zapracovat na té češtině.
Je povinná. Pro svou vlastní bezpečnost dbejte jejich pohyby.
Hey, watch it.
Get them off me. Just because Dragomir looks like a cop doesn't mean he's a real cop.
He showed me his credentials. They look pretty real to me.
Bullshit. Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
I used to be a cop, for what it's worth.
Let me guess. Not in Prague. And not since the incident.
In America, Detroit, a long time ago.
I envy you. I look forward to the day that I can say I used to be a cop. A long time ago.
That bad?
If I could do it again, I would be a fireman. No one looks into a fire and thinks, shit, does this one really deserve it? You can just follow orders and feel good about it.
About the repression in this city.
Look, I have nothing against your kind, okay? Personally, I mean. But I am on the front lines of a police state. I am a child of my moment in history.
Sounds awfully abstract for a cop.
To be competent, I have to be complicit. My way of being okay with that is to be abstract. I don't drag human beings from their homes. I drag historical outliers. I don't shoot into unarmed crowds. I fulfill the will of history.
You mean the will of those in power?
Same difference.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional Inspector my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing hogs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of bucket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving hogs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
There was a girl named Elena. The way she tells it, she was forced at gunpoint to work for Draumir. They kept her in her own room and made her forge documents for them.
Why didn't she go to the police?
She was scared. A lot of people are scared.
Yeah, of course they are. Prague's going to hell. The bad cops don't care and the good ones are too busy filling out forms. Fuck it. Drahomir's been pulling this shit for long enough and I'm sick of being told to ignore it. Official police business.
What's that?
Here we go.
Have a good time.
Time to shut it down,
Fuck this.
Move it!
Guess that was already on the stove. How long's it been sitting for?
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Draumir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. Without any... Milena, I've got an update on your friend Draumir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
He's unconscious. He will be for some time.
But that means he will wake up.
angrier than ever.
I have no intention of killing him. If you need to get somewhere safe, somewhere he'll never find you, now is the time. Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
He's unconscious. He will be for some time.
But that means he will wake up. Angry.
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
He's unconscious. He will be for some time.
But that means he will wake up. Angrier than ever.
I have no intention of killing him. If you need to get somewhere safe, somewhere he'll never find you, now is the time.
I hope the UN passes these damn votes and you all go away. I once had pity on the people in your situation.
I've got it
all these marvels and augmentations and technology have only made us hate each other more.
Elajko ti. Tobie nebudu účtovat extra.
I'm sorry. I would rather not talk to you.
In my opinion, you're playing on a big part.
The fact, the fear, the hatred, the violence. In the northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens armed with assault rifles have begun patrolling the streets of Lewistown.
That's very interesting.
This place is such a dump, but most of the people here don't have much of a choice.
You think it is bad here? On the street? I would still rather be here than shift to Gollum City.
Yes, folks. These are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo. Construction, archaeology, quality, excellence. Santo. Restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a suicide...
Olesy už moc nevidím.
They are having a huge protest.
Secure. Continuing cautious patrol. Scan completed. Maintaining cautious patrol mode. cautious patrol. Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol.
Oh. What a lot. How are you?
Sometimes you have to stand up to people. Do the right thing.
Away from your hug? You want to blow something up? Blow your...
Don't bother, Hanser. No posing. Keep walking back.
Kde máte cestovní povolení?
They're everywhere. Join us, brother.
Get the hell out of here!
That's strange.
Do you despair for your future?
Back off!
Never seem to find satisfaction. We have the answers. Beginning of a new age, and like always, change is burning, fire, and blood, pain. But the brighter future is
Podvodníci. Doufám, že mi rodina kvalitu vojsku vyplatí.
with non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles.
You're not messing around when it comes to defending your home. But to say Rucker is behind mass destruction on this level is ridiculous. Come on, the man's a fucking dog.
Era to bomba! Jak si to proboha poblíž?
Bush.
How stupid. Get out of here. I bet this isn't what you thought you'd be doing, yeah? You want me to put on a goddamn sign?
I can hear explosions in my sleep.
Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer.
Here we go.
Nice time for a walk.
Better watch that one.
Sir, there's a better life for the augmented, and it's waiting for you in La Via. We won't push you aside for your augment. We want you to be part of...
Damn, Knox.
Státní policie má oprávnění během stavu nouze vykonávat prohlídky.
Got what you're looking for. You got nothing to do here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. granted.
Got what you're looking for.
I hate watching the news.
This is interesting.
I don't have time to complain.
We are doing the best we
well,
can, sir.
there's
The
the
full
problem,
service
right?
will not be re-established for a long while.
Spread through here.
Got a few more years, and then I get to sit back and collect my pension.
Ty pracuješ pro jednu z těch firem tady. Jen málo z nich si nechalo augmentovaný zaměstnance. To jsi měl kliku.
I get blamed for everything. City run by criminals and...
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
Glad today.
Just once, I would like someone to say thank you.
Who listens to that garbage? I'm guessing you work for one of the rich bastards around here. Not much going on. Enough problems already.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Glad today.
Access granted.
happened to that garbage? Buy it today.
He looks pissed off.
I always get a little nervous when I go to the subway.
Permit validation office is closed. It's always closed. You got nothing? Tell me you heard that as well?
Problems already.
Who would even listen to that crap?
Not much going on.
Candlelight vigil next Monday in front of the former Lynn clinic. It will be really nice to be open.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Well, it certainly is nice to see
The
someone.
only thing keeping me alive is an augmented liver.
Bet you ne.
Do not mind me, I was just leaving.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck. I'm closed right now, sorry. So,
is it benign?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
What did she say? I hope not, no?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
How are they taking it?
What? You don't want me to take special interest in you all?
Nyasha accused out of his house and I can't find it anywhere.
Promiň, neposlouchala jsem. Co povídáš?
Asi jsem ho měl rozvázat, než jsem odešel.
So what's it like? I mean, I hear you can get almost anything you want. Whatever I want, I've saved in 2 days. Yeah, with the closed right now.
Ještě mi do chmoty.
This patrol is pointless.
Promiň, já neposlouchal. Ještě jednou?
People have the power to...
Zažádám o přeložení kretím.
Bulls, Augs, prostitutes, city is falling apart. Form their own little community.
Sergeant test next month?
Gus, what do you want? Hypostims? Pick up a prescription? If you want Mikkel or the doctor, they're not here.
Who is Mikhail?
My nephew. He works here as an assistant, but he didn't show up for work today. His apartment is just across the street. Would it have killed him to let me know I can't come in?
Probably not. Especially since you seem like such an approachable boss.
Did you come here for something?
This place has a doctor.
Oh yes, Dr. Sipra, Mr. Big Shot from Tai Young. Who thinks he's too good for a place like this?
Tai Young. What did he do for them?
He calls it experimental neurotherapy. If he's so good, how come his patient ran away and he can't find her?
What does an experimental neurotherapist do exactly?
He is vague about it, and I don't care enough to ask. You want something else?
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
boy. Come tonight to the red light district, and we'll work something out. You are still deciding. Come back later.
Lovely city, but actually, I'm beginning to regret having decided to come here. Nothing ruins a vacation like the threat of being blown up.
You are still deciding. Come back later.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Barrage just let you down, he goes, that's it.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to be augmented these days.
I just learned my son is a joiner.
Didn't think it was possible for things to get worse. Can't defend against that kind of thing.
Spanish flu. That's impossible. We eradicated Spanish flu decades ago.
Until yesterday, I would have agreed with you. But I've got a dead 4-month-old.
How do I get back to the hotel? If it were making... Whoa! If...
Hey, not now.
If it were making...
Pravite miser. Ne, miser, neznáme. Hele, já teď nemám čas.
něco?
Stay alert.
Chceš pokračovat?
Just be ready.
quiet.
Hey, you! We've got multi-tools for sale inside.
In the market for something, aren't you? You've... Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. Super. You came to Prague to browse? That's not just a display.
I'm good for now.
Destroy Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Tell's.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Jaká odpověď se dali?
You are going to die when you see my new car. No problem. Everything okay? It's locked in all the way. Have a nice day.
Enough problems already.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented.
What did you do that?
Not now.
What did you do that for?
I'm protecting the real people in the building. Most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I should have stayed in bed.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I don't want any trouble.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Make the best of it, he says. What a joke.
Can't believe a word they say.
Huh.